Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Besides Harvey, he's the worst part. But and obviously the puppet cat. Even though it's still great, but you're just like, really? Was I watching this?
Is one of my favorite parts.
Oh my God, no, it's amazing. I just like can't believe it was ever on TV when I watch it now. But so I totally think that they've been setting up this evil twin thing, which was in the original show, and she's like every Spellman has an evil twin, and there's like a whole like couple episodes with Sabrina's evil twin. Katrina is her name, and they have to like figure out which one.
I totally do not remember that. Katrina.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
But so like the Blackwoods were twins. There was that scene in the woods with Sabrina and like the twins, and one of them had the hooves.
I don't recall.
This was like one of her predictions or dreams. No, it was a dream.
Of the future. Mm-hmm. Was it after she eats that mallow?
No, it was a dream from the sleep demon.
Okay.
And one of the dreams that it gave, and then like that whole "we've done it before" obviously implies Sabrina, but it could also imply more if she was the girl twin. Anyways, so I think that, and then there was like a scene too with the principal in Zelda's dream sequence where he has like, he's consumed his twin and it's in his belly and it's really grotesque. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So I think we're setting up.
Totally, like, you're blowing my mind right now.
So I think we're doing evil twin stuff.
Okay.
I think that's coming.
With the whole duality themes throughout.
Yeah.
As well. Like, why not bring in twins?
Right.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Here's the question, though. You have an evil twin, but you've already signed the Book of Satan. So, like,
are you the good twin or the bad twin?
Yeah, or like, how evil is that twin then?
The other twin. Well, maybe, who knows? Maybe, maybe it's the good twin and they are in the Church of Light.
But also this new baby. Like, what
are they going to do with that baby? You can't just have babies hanging around and no one noticed. That's not how babies work.
And how does she think she's not going to get caught? It seems like a small coven.
Yeah, I'm no expert, but that's totally
not
how baby
hiding in your cupboard. Like,
no, you cannot keep that under wraps.
I don't think it's going to work out.
They could also send it to, like, England, because that's apparently where half of them spend most of their lives.
Okay, I wanted to talk about that because, like, why? You can have, like, most multicultural family, but not half of you born at the same time get to have an English accent and the other half not. I don't understand. I think I'm just supposed to accept it.
Not even have any kind of lilt or anything to her,
I guess they're centuries of years old. This is because I've had to go down this wormhole in my mind, right? Mm-hmm. They're centuries of years old, so like maybe Hilda lived in England for several centuries, picked up an accent, and so did Ambrose. Zelda was hanging in the States.
Which,
it's fine.
The sister thing, though, they, like, share a room, and it was a big deal at the end whenever Hilda moves out of the room.
Okay, a room of her own.
So can we talk about that? Can we please talk about that? Okay, you have this huge house. It's huge. The bodies have their own room. But Zelda, I mean, I want to know what it means. Is it just indicating the sort of complex closeness that they have?
I also think they might be twins anyway.
And they're twin. Okay, they're.
I don't know that they are. I just think so. And Zelda would be the evil one. Anyways, keep going. I'm on the twin thing.
Yeah, I can't. And then I know she moves out, and that's an interesting. Okay, what's going on?
I kind of don't like that she was inspired to do it because of her new boyfriend, though. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't the most
great.
Feminist.
You couldn't have just found yourself and stood up for yourself,
right?
It's fine.
Yeah, plenty of other points throughout the show where she could have stood up.
Maybe getting murdered would have been a really good one. Like, I would move out of the room.
Which time?
And put a lock on my door, but whatever. Yeah.
But does Zelda seem like someone who would want to share a room with another
Absolutely
human being?
not.
It also doesn't look like she would voluntarily raise babies.
Yeah, no. She's surprising us left and right.
I do, speaking of Hilda's new Biff, though.
Mm-hmm.
Those, like, eyes walking away. Is he the witch hunter? I need to know who the witch hunter
That's
is.
kind of what I was thinking at the end.
I kind of thought so,
Once you
too.
find out Ambrose's boyfriend is, like, deep in the coven, and, like, he's still got some fishy things going on with him with the kid that died, you know, in the first episode. But yeah, Hilda's boyfriend, we have not seen in this coven. And
So, his name is Cerberus, which your mythology takeaway is that that's the three-headed dog at the gates of Hades. So, Prob not going to be a good dude.
We knew he was going to be some kind of supernatural thing, but I like him, and I want him to be something cute and entertaining and supportive.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not going to get my wish.
No, you're probably not. But we need a bookstore owner. This town needs a bookstore. That's important.
Yeah, those jocks need to learn how to read.
I also want to know what Lilith is up to. Also, the reveal that
one
she
of my
was Lilith. Yeah.
reveals of the season, that she was Lilith. And I was just like, yes, like bring this badass, like lady demon, you know, back from, you know, the depths of mythology, theology, and give her some shine, you know.
Oh, I mean, that actress has been killing it all season. I really enjoyed her.
She's phenomenal. I love her. She's great in the first episode. I liked her as the sort of like almost Pentecostal looking, you know, mousy teacher. And now all the way to
just a 180
sex pot, you know.
Yeah, very sexual.
Fierce,
yes. I did go back and watch that first episode again, and that made me appreciate her even more.
Like, oh yeah, she did that.
Yeah, because it's the same person. And you're like, oh, right. Which also, how does Sabrina not realize that something happened to her teacher? Because they clearly are not the same person.
I kind of almost also miss the original teacher, like the mousy Pentecostal. Like, she's just like so full of history and knowledge. And it's like, I want to keep you for another episode or two.
I know.
Like, I was disappointed too. I came to love the new character, so it was fine. But I definitely wanted to see more of her. So maybe, who knows?
There really needs to be a realization on Sabrina's part, and like a reckoning, though, that she definitely murdered her teacher. Like, she maybe realize that at some point. Yeah, I'm excited. Also, did you notice that her crow, her familiar, was talking at the end when she snaps its neck? I think Salem's going to talk.
Salem certainly spoke on the other Sabrina.
Yeah,
And
well, he
in the
spoke as a goblin too before he went into cat form. Remember when he comes in? Which I really like speaking of just like design, the costume design or the animation of the goblins is so good. It's very like, I don't know if you guys read those like Fae books and Hot Topic when you were in middle school. That's what it reminds me of, and I'm pretty into it.
You're into it. Well, they're just going for that full-on nostalgia grab.
Right? Yes.
See,
sure.
I don't know, like, well, goblin aesthetic aside, I don't know how I feel about familiars being like goblins, former goblins. I liked whenever they're humans that were turned into animals. Like for, you know, the reasons of, I don't know, maybe they did something wrong or some other reason, I don't know, a curse or something like that. Because it gave them I don't know, I like their backstory then.
I don't know. I'm into the goblin thing. How many humans are cursed to being animals? That's a hell of a world.
The original Salem was.
I know. That's too many for everybody to get one. No, though. Oh, we did forget to talk about Prudence. But as far as like, I hope that she gets to take her rightful spot as the heir of Father Blackwood. Also, we could get rid of him and it would be fine.
Like murder that baby and then just slide right in there.
Maybe, I don't know if she has to murder the baby. Or the male baby or the female baby. No, but I want more Prudence. I did like that she grew into her own too.
I was going to say, she doesn't have to murder the female baby because she'd like, you know, essentially outrank it, right?
No, because it's a trueborn. It's that kind of society.
So Prudence is one of the characters that does not exist in the comic, at least not the first
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're it's two Archie comic characters.
Yeah, it's Veronica and Betty. I don't.
Yeah, we obviously read a lot of Archie. Yeah, I think I remember reading that and saying, wait, is that Veronica and Betty? But yeah, they're witches, and they have a third companion who I don't know, who they sort of like, it's sort of kind of cross experience with Sabrina. So Prudence doesn't exist. And I think it's much more interesting in the show with her.
For sure. I also like that they're called the Weird Sisters, so it reaches back into, Shakespeare's pull them out from Macbeth. So I like
not
that
Harry
parallel.
Potter. That's all I know them from. I obviously don't read Shakespeare.
They're not gonna pull out their guitars. That's a band, right? The Weird Sisters.
Yeah.
Okay. No. I think more so the witches. The double toil and trouble, like around the cauldron. Those are the Weird Sisters. So I did like that call out.
And also, I loved the power move on her part of killing her sister. Like, when she was like, you don't do things without me. Like,
That was
no three's a crowd here, bitches. Like, get in line.
There's a lot of sister killing.
But no, yeah, I like that Prudence did get more screen time and get a lot more interesting. I want more of her, too. Because at first, I was saying, like, setting up this antagonist of just, like, one of the only women of color and, like, Sabrina was going to be, like, the bouncy, pure character. I was like, I don't know. And then, they flipped that.
Yeah, and I want to build on that. The line where Sabrina, where they're sort of calling her a half-breed, and Sabrina looks at her, and for a white woman to look at a woman of color and say, you're being racist. I had this
I remember that. Have the same moment. I was just like, maybe we could have.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what you're trying to go for here, like the human race versus, but like, no, just don't.
Pick other language.
Yeah.
It's not the word you need to use.
We actually just talked about this in the Harry Potter thing too, where they're doing the same thing where they're trying to say that the witch world is like post-race kind of, and they're over it, and so it's NBD. And because you don't actually talk about like Prudence and like how her, I guess, blackness affects her. So essentially, like bringing characters of color in and not having them experience that, I guess, is kind of like what do you just?
It's a
sort
little
of whitewashed, colorblind. Even if you want your like fantastical witch world to be post-race, then like they're still existing in the world too. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was you're right. That part was icky.
Yeah.
It's just,
I hope we're gonna develop this character a little more.
Yeah, and she's starting to get there too. Like she got more screen time and definitely is interesting.
I do love her hair so much.
Oh my god.
The finger waves, I'm like,
yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah. And she's just like pure embodied power. I mean, that's
badassery.
She scares me.
Yeah.
Very terrified of her, but she's very powerful.
Okay, so on all those notes, yay, unlike the last movie we reviewed, this definitely passes the Bechdel test.
Yay.
Yay! And women empowered. What do we think its feminist rating is?
Well, I mean, they definitely get bonus points for a diverse cast.
Yeah.
I would take away some of those points for not developing them fully, as actual real life people. Like, instead of just, it feels like they're more like stand-ins for, celebrating their intersectional feminism. So I want to give them full points on that, but
I'm hoping that we're just in like a pilot season and that we're going to get a lot more. That's my hope.
Yes.
Also, I'm telling you, writers, give us more.
I mean,
please do.
It definitely seems like the next season is geared up to be some kind of epic, ousting the patriarchy. But,
Oh, did you guys read we're getting a holiday special?
Yes.
Tomorrow, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
We should have waited.
I was going to say that is what is on my radar this week. It's out tomorrow. I will be watching it. And season 2 comes out in April. So not too much longer that we have to wait.
What do we think for the rating though? I feel like it's so hard comparing to how bad Grindelwald was that I just want to give it all the stars.
I know.
But I think it's at least a 3.
What's the, so tell me.
Was it like 1 out of 5?
Yeah,
What are
we
going
got
there?
Grindelwald got 1 out of 5, but I think it's really almost none. We just gave Zoe Kravitz her star.
Yeah, they get a star because they kind of passed the Bechdel test, and
only Zoe Kravitz.